Kannada actor Ranya Rao's bail petition. That was also heard at a special court for economic offences in Bengaluru. And the lawyers for the DRI, that's the Department of Revenue Intelligence, had filed an objection to the bail yesterday. Now, while Ranya's lawyers presented their arguments in the court today, the defence has argued that legal procedures were not followed when Ranya's statements were recorded or during the probe. Defence also accused that Ranya Rao was not allowed to rest or sleep and was verbally tortured and threatened whilst in custody. Rao's counsel claimed that there were multiple protocol violations when a team from the DRI took her into custody as she was leaving the Bengaluru airport. And they argued that the agency did not state the grounds of arrest as per the Supreme Court guidelines. The counsel also said that the Supreme Court's search guidelines were not followed. Using these very arguments, Ranya's lawyers challenged the legality of her arrest by the DRI officials. The actor was arrested last week at the Bengaluru airport for smuggling over 14 kilograms of gold into the country. Meanwhile, Enforcement Directorate may be soon filing a case into the Ranya Rao's gold smuggling episode. Sources suggest that the ED is preparing to register a case against her in the Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Sources indicate ED is also preparing to register an ECIR. That's the first information report for economic offences. And this particular case has reportedly uncovered illegal money transfers and hawala transactions. The seizure of gold worth 2 crore rupees and cash exceeding 2 crore rupees from her residence has prompted the Enforcement Directorate to now step in and take action. Gautam, it seems like the news around Ranya Rao and this big political nexus that all these agencies are trying to unearth, that's tightening, needless to say. What is the fresh development that we're picking up? Ranya Rao is told that they're curbing my right to sleep whilst in custody.
Right, yes. While we talk about the news tightening around Ranya Rao here, the news is getting pretty big here because the nexus around this gold smuggling case seems to be a lot bigger now. Before we get to that, regarding the bail application, the hearing in the court is still underway. Now, keep in mind that Ranya's legal advocate is basically saying that there's no problem with the arrest of Ranya Rao following the seizure of gold. But procedural lapses, there are several, and this is not something that the court should be accepting. So these arguments are still underway, and whether Ranya Rao will actually get bail in this case just because of procedural or legal procedures were not followed, that will be interesting to see here. Now, with regard to the ED stepping in, now this case has basically unraveled in a way where all the probing agencies are involved. We have Enforcement Directorate looking into the hawala transactions angle. We also have the CBI stepping in and looking at the kind of bigger nexus of gold smuggling that's happening. The DRI is probing the case. The state CID is investigating into whether there were lapses in the airport protocol where bureaucrats are allowed to basically pass through without frisking as well. And then the state general secretary as well, he is looking into her stepfather's case as well. So basically, there are so many angles to this case, and all of them basically will unravel in a big way now. What we also understand with regard to Ranya Rao's case is that the involvement of a high-profile pontiff from Bangalore who apparently has links in Dubai as well. So this basically indicates a bigger syndicate at work in Ranya Rao's case as well. And this particular pontiff, what we understand is that he has made several high-value transactions in the past, and he's a very influential Swamiji who has close links with political leaders as well. And not just that, we have to also keep in mind there's another arrest that has happened of Tarun Raj as well, who is a businessman. So there's also questioning happening in that regard as well. So it will be interesting to see how this all links together and what is the bigger picture at play here, Yash.
Absolutely. I mean, hawala transactions that have now come to the fore, political and airport privileges that have been misused. Needless to say, murkier details with each passing day. Gautam Shankar bringing us the latest live from Bengaluru. Many thanks, Gautam. But big revelations in the Ranya Rao smuggling case. Now, News9 has accessed critical details in the probe report of the Department of Revenue Intelligence. DRI probe reveals a smuggling syndicate is allegedly behind actress Ranya Rao's gold biscuit trafficking. The big question being asked is whether the Sandalwood actress was being used as a pawn. The syndicate includes actress Ranya Rao, Tarun Raj, the businessman Gautam was just talking about, and a powerful religious leader. Now, the religious leader allegedly operates from Dubai, and this person has an office in Dubai where high-value transactions are held. The office is involved in cryptocurrency and money exchange deals as well. The religious leader is said to be close to political leaders, and this religious leader in question is allegedly running operations from Dubai. The Department of Revenue Intelligence officials are now planning to crack down on this smuggling syndicate. Details are also emerging that gold was found at the residence of the religious leader in Bengaluru. Probe agencies had recovered massive amounts of gold linked to this religious leader in question.